Oktoberfest, Oktoberfest. Ticke, tacke, ticke, tacke, hoi, hoi, hoi. Oktoberfest, Oktoberfest. Ticke, tacke, ticke, tacke, hoi, hoi, hoi.
Welcome back to the Stogieholic channel on YouTube. We have Chivin, Senior, and of course El Guzzi here. We're your host for the Stogieholics challenge. Good to have you back.
Yeah,
Feeling better, huh?
yeah, feeling a lot better.
All right.
Got a touch of a cold last week. I'll survive.
He was dying.
I was dying.
He's had plenty of Olivias anyways.
Yeah.
I came festive, ready for this video.
Yeah,
I'm
I
very
see that,
excited.
you know.
Got my
your lederhosen on?
Lederhosen on.
You gonna get up and dance for us too?
It depends on how many of these Oktoberfest beers we drink, but
Oh, okay.
it could happen.
I hope not.
This is our first beer. So we have Institution Ale Company here today.
All right.
That's what we're drinking.
Yeah,
we
buddy.
have it.
Yep.
Why don't you let us know where they're at?
So we got Institution Ale Company. They're from Camarillo. See, they're right off of the freeway, Flynn Road, I believe.
Good location.
Oktoberfest beer. I mean, really no big name to it.
And it's a Martzen style beer. I believe it's 5.5% alcohol, or what is it? Alcohol by volume. They rate it.
Yeah.
So it should be
good and tasty.
Good and tasty. Institution Ale Company. Well, should we just jump into it and start?
Let's do it.
Start doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I think for us the first category is smell. Since we have our beers already poured,
Yeah,
let's give her a
a
whiff.
little whiff there.
Some sweetness to it.
Yeah, a little bit.
It does smell very sweet. I wanna say like it almost smells like it looks like coppery,
Yeah.
kind of, huh?
Yeah. Definitely sweet. Can't really pinpoint
Kind of a hoppy
Little
smell to it, huh?
bit of it, huh?
a hint of hoppiness.
Yeah.
Well, let's give our ratings. Let's give our ratings for the smell. We have our handy dandy cards here, and of course this is again rated 1 through 5. We can add points in there, and
Did you see what I wrote down? Is that
no, I didn't. I'm not looking at nothing. Don't be looking at my card.
Cheaters.
Copycat.
All right, well, on the count of 3, let's turn them over and see what we rated. 1, 2, 3. Is that 4s all around?
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Well,
something.
all right.
Okay,
Well, I guess
four it
we're
is. Okay.
that's what you're getting. That's
Pretty good.
Nice.
You know what I think it is? Just more of the sweetness that's getting to you.
It
know?
Yeah,
is.
the
It
good-
smells
the
good.
good-
It's
the good
getting
hoppy
me
smell.
very excited to drink.
Yeah.
Here we go, man. Let's
Thirsty?
do this. Ready? Prost.
Prost.
Gross.
Oh. That is
Pretty
that
good.
is good. Like toasted bread, somewhat.
It's real mild. It is mild.
Yeah, very mild.
Yeah. Got a nice
It's
taste.
good. It's good. It's smooth. Like
Yeah.
it's really smooth.
Yeah,
It's,
I like that.
it's somewhat mellow. Like
I don't want you to look at me weird, but I'm still, it's a light Newcastle. So if you've ever had a Newcastle darkish
yeah,
beer,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you get
you know
that
what? I can
hint.
get that. I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see that.
Like a Newcastle Light, huh?
Yeah. If you're making light beer, you got it on the dot.
It's a full bodied
Yeah,
beer.
I like it.
it's a good flavor. It's rich. Like why don't we give one more taste? Let's give a prost and let's give our rating.
Right on. Yeah, this is gonna
There
go
we
down
go.
smooth.
Prost.
Roast.
Very very mild
like it.
bitterness
like
to it. All right, no looking at my cards.
All right.
Let's give our ratings. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 5s. Wow.
Yeah, I really like this.
Nice.
This is a good tasting beer. I really.
It's a good
enjoy
beer.
it.
We have one more category. Is it cigar time?
Oh, I thought it was pretzel tasting.
I think I might have a little bit of magic left. Let's try to get a cigar in here.
I'd like to see that.
Let's try to get a cigar in here with a prost.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, let's do this thing. Ready?
Pro.
Whoa! It worked.
You guys are something else now, man.
It's the shirt.
Yeah, it must be those lederhosen.
Also, I'd really like to thank Wine Castle in Ventura. The cigar portions of the Stogieholic Oktoberfest Challenge are sponsored by Wine Castle in Ventura. They are located at 4744 Telephone Road, number 6 in Ventura. Thank you again.
Yep, check them out, guys.
Check them
Good
out.
selection.
And of course, we are pairing this beer with the Oliva Serie G cigar. If you want to hear more about this cigar, go check out our last video where we talk about the cigar.
Nice cigar.
The next category we have is going to be pairing. So we're going to be smoking the cigar, talking a little bit, and we'll get the pairing. Once we get, I'd say midway done with the stick, we'll probably give our pairing score.
Did I tell you about my trip to Oktoberfest? The first
Let's
time
hear
the
about
first
it.
time I went when I was in the service in Germany, you know, it was 4 of us. We went into Little Vega and we were stationed up by Nuremberg. So we took the drive down to Munich. In a Little Vega. Like a 2.5 hour drive down there.
Wow.
We go down to where the Oktoberfest was, and you know they got these big old tents. You know they got Lohnbrau and all the big breweries. And crazy because you see these ladies, you know, these big old busty ladies, and they're carrying these
Hey, all right.
liter mugs, man. You know, and they got like 4 in each hand, and they're just like, you know, they're just
Dang.
carrying these mugs and setting them on these tables, and it's like, what the? And that's what they serve you, liter mugs. They don't play, man. And you see the guys, and they're walking around in their liter hoses and stuff, and it's like, what the shit is this? And they got the Bop bands playing in the middle of the place, and
Nice.
they get to the end of the song, and everybody goes, Ein, zwei, drei, Bros.
Nice.
Oh, it was wild. It was wild.
So it
I
sounds
had a blast.
Sounds
man.
like we're prosting wrong then. Huh?
Yeah,
Why don't
gotta
you
get
give us
that.
a little call out?
All right, ready? Ein, zwei, drei, Prost.
Prost.
I mean, you keep drinking the beer and you're just like, oh man, it's so smooth. It's pairing nicely, even though we haven't really got the full effect of the cigar
Yeah.
and its taste on it. But yeah, you could drink this all day, especially on a hot summer day.
Now that I'm smoking, you know, halfway through with the cigar, and usually in the middle of the cigar, you really start getting a really mild taste and everything to it.
The flavor changes of the cigar.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. What's really interesting is what I'm feeling is a pinch of a harshness.
Really.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know, because you know this should be like the mellowest part of the cigar for me.
Yeah, you start.
But the with the beer, it's giving me a little harsh taste.
I see what you're saying, because what I'm getting now is more of a like a wood burn, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So like if you're burning a piece of wood, you're getting that taste of it.
that
like
toasted,
Yeah.
that toasted taste.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
I
kind
don't
of
know
like
if that's coming from the beer itself
Uh-huh.
or the cigar, but that's the taste that's enhancing in my palate right now.
Usually when you get midway with this Oliva,
Oliva.
you start getting like the nutty
Mhm.
flavors and stuff like that. It's I'm not really tasting that.
Yeah,
for some
I'm
reason. I'm
yeah,
not
because
really
you know
tasting
when you what you said there is it's more of like a ashy.
Yeah.
What I'm tasting more, you know, which is really interesting.
It is.
it. Let's knock out this pairing score then.
Let's do
I
that.
think we're ready. I think we're let's
Sounds
knock
good
it
to me.
out. All right. 3 on Wiseman. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Ah, okay.
Got a
So we got
4.2.
4.2, 3.8, and a
3.9.
3.9. Interesting.
Yeah.
So
It's good. I mean, this
Yeah.
and just because they're in the 3s and 4s doesn't mean bad. I mean,
No, that's
a
you know,
5 is perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So it's
this is-
still a highly rated.
a killer rating
Yeah.
now for this
Yeah.
pairing. That's awesome. This is what we're about. We're about getting really good cigars and drinking really good local beer. So, you know, this Oktoberfest challenge, we're sticking with one King cigar that we chose, the Oliva Serie G. And
Yeah, I like these Olivias.
We'll get these added up. We'll get that to you at the end of the video. I gotta do math.
Great.
Well, we did some math, calculated stuff up, and we're gonna give our personal totals, and then we'll go from there. So Ivan, what'd you get?
I got a 12.9.
12.9. That's pretty good. Senior, what'd you get?
I got a 13.2.
13.2. My score equaled up to a 12.1, which gave a total of, what was it?
38.2.
38.2 for Institution Ale Company. It's a
Good
good
job.
score.
Which is a great score.
Great
Really good
score.
score.
If everything was perfect, it'd be 45. So out of 45, they got a 38.2. Great score.
It's a good,
Great
good
score, Institution.
Really good score.
Next week, we're going to have Made West. Their time in the challenge. Their beer's coming out on the 13th, so get ready for that. So, if you want to stay tuned and follow this fun journey, remember to hit that like button and subscribe.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you next week. Prost.
Prost.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah, I still got a little bit. Oh, look, I got the damn.
Both of us. Well, we could be drinking Irish whiskey. Be wearing
No,
kilts.
there's a thought. No, not that thought.
Mexicans gotta have their fun, right?
I can eat too. You had me at busty German women. I mean, beer.
Oh man.